Matt, Matt. What a roller coaster of a season it has been. She came in downwind, it actually winded me. What's up, guys, and welcome to another Man vs. Deer episode. It is about 90 degrees. I think it's flirting with 90 degrees, maybe like 85, but it's 85 degrees in October. That is Missouri for you. And unfortunately for me, it's been hot on every single one of my days off, so I have no other option but to hunt when it's hot out. But I got a pretty good spot picked out today, I think, based on the wind. I think if anything good is in the area, it'll be bedded on a specific ridge. And about 200 yards from where I think they might bed on this ridge, there is a pond inside the woods that also has some pretty good acorn trees by it. So my hope is that something gets up a little bit early and tries to come in for a drink, at which point I will welcome it to the jungle. So I was at a football game, so I gotta change when I get there, but it's about 3:22 right now. I'm gonna get out there and I'm hoping to be set up and in my spot by 4. So I will see you guys in the woods. Well, I'm finally in the tree. And it took way longer to get in here and get set up. And I had to set up in a different tree than I initially thought due to how close the trail was and where the sign was actually at on the trail. So walking in, I actually cut a pretty good deer trail that I wished I had and I didn't know it was there. But I found some pretty big scat on the way in and it looked like a lot of tracks, suggesting it had been used recently. So I followed that around the pond and I finally got here, and I think what those deer are doing is I think they're coming off this hilltop and I think they're coming down to get a drink, and I think they're exiting over there where I came in. So if that happens, they should walk right in front of me, give me a 5-10 yard shot. It's gonna be really tight in here, and if I see anything, I'm gonna have to shoot through some pockets because it's super thick. But there's a very, very used trail with lots of prints. In fact, I was in here scouting 2 weeks ago and found a set of pretty big buck tracks in here. But it is hot out today. It's probably 85, 90. And with where the wind is, I think if the deer are anywhere in this vicinity, they're gonna wanna stop by here and get a drink. This whole area, I know from last year because I scouted it, is littered with historical sign. There's no fresh reps or scrapes opened up, except a little tiny one right in front of me. But historically, this place is usually pretty good. So the tree I'm set up in tonight was a rather hard one to set up in. It splits right where I need my stand to go, so I'm only probably 10 feet off the ground. I had to put my camera arm on a dead tree, but hopefully it all pays off and we see some deer. I have no doubt I'll see deer tonight. I just hope I see the right deer. Matt, Matt. Watering hole right before dark paid off. I had a buck come through from the opposite hill. I heard him walking. He's walking through the water. He must have been pretty hot. And I seen him come, and I barely had time to flip open the camera. I'm not even sure if there was camera light. It was still legal shooting light. And he came through, and I think I spined him. I think I hit a limb. Had to put a follow-up shot in him. But he's down right there. And I'm going to get down and go look and see what I got. Yes! Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it all came together tonight. It was hot, like really hot. And I was thinking the best chance I have at killing a deer is hunting over water. And I looked at all the isolated watering holes I knew and the wind I had, and this was the only one that I thought could work tonight. And I wasn't super excited because all the sign in here is last year's sign, but I knew there was a couple of good bucks in the area. In fact, this guy right here is the buck that ran the split G2 buck off, in the opening day video I had, which I'll link that right here. But right before dark, and I got it on camera, but I got a shitty camera, and it has shitty aperture, so I'm not sure if the footage is any good. But he came in at last light, almost on the trail that I came in on. So I was like, he's gonna win me any second. Blew through my shooting lane at a pretty fast walk, and I tried to stop him, and it took the second mat before he stopped, and he was kind of quartering at that point. And I don't feel good about the shot. It spined him, but it did put it down immediately, and I was able to put him down with a couple of follow-up shots. He was thrashing around and it acted like he was going to get up one time, so I put 2 more arrows in him just to be safe. And here we go. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'm super pumped about this buck. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe. I've got tons more content coming your way, and I got a lot of work to get this guy out of here. It's still freaking hot, so I'm gonna get after it. Thanks again for watching.